Hello, Dad here. Just taking a little stroll. Nice Sunday afternoon. Enjoyed church, and it's kind of a nice day out. Before I get to the main thing I was thinking about, I just wanted to talk about last week in Los Angeles. There was a infant girl, newborn, that was found in a dumpster. Whoever the mother was placed it there, let it die. And I was thinking, if the New York State Legislature caught wind of that, they might want to give her a letter of commendation. It's right up their alley. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to talk about, without getting hit by cars here, is the concept of strangeness. Last time I was back home, one of my kids said, and justifiably so, Dad, you're kind of weird. And then there's a real nice sister missionary that I like. She went back home and she left a little note and said, greetings, whatever. And you're a strange man. And then it went on and said some nice complimentary things, and how she'll miss conversations with me and stuff like that. And I thought, well, it's probably true, and I probably would consider the term eccentric a little more true to form. I wanted to get out the road here. I was thinking about what makes someone strange to somebody else. I think a lot of it has to do with perception and expectation, and whether the perceptions and expectations are a product of home environment or enculturation, or just whatever biases or prejudices that people develop over the course of a lifetime, including things that happen in the school, universities. We're rewarded with good grades, and in the school system, when we toe the party line, and we're rewarded with friendships and accolades, and maybe even with sycophants if we say and do and think those things that are expected by the masses. And I have no problem with that. There's a lot of things that are good. I mean, a good cultural norm is thou shalt not murder. That's a good norm. Another good cultural expectation is, husbands, take care of your wives and your children. Make sure that you protect them and care for them and provide for them. But I think a lot of things, especially with what this really dedicated sister missionary was thinking, is that oftentimes when we have conversations, I would, not for the purpose of being argumentative, but for the purposes of analysis, bring up different perspectives or different ways of viewing things in order to get a well-rounded and clearer picture about what it is we're discussing. And I do that almost, frequently. Let me put it that way. I do it frequently. And again, not to be a devil's advocate or to be argumentative, because there's times when, or most of the time, I will agree with the major point of discussion. But I really think it's important to have an understanding about perspective. Why do you feel the way you do? Why do you believe the way you do? It's not to take away anybody's beliefs. Oh, we're getting into the shadows here. And I have my beliefs, and I'm very strongly attached to them. But I also feel that we need to have a serious look at why do we believe the way we believe, whether it's social, political, religious, economic. Just to be honest with yourself. And if your answer is, well, that's just the way I was raised and I feel comfortable with that, great. To me, that is an okay answer. It's not the best answer, but at least you're cognizant of why it is. Sometimes I ask people, why do you feel that way about position X, Y, or Z? And they have no way to articulate it. And I think it's really sad. Even like I say, even if that's the way I was raised and I like it that way, fine. But I do wish people would take the time to do some critical thinking and analyze the basis of their beliefs. So, like I say, maybe I am strange or weird or eccentric. But I'm okay with that. I'm not asking anybody to be me. Is it nice to have friends? Yeah, I like friends, and I have friends. Most of the people that I have any kind of close relationship with outside of my family are those that are willing to engage in serious, thoughtful discussions. And like I've quoted Dennis Prager many, many times, to me, understanding is more important than agreement. And that was just my thoughts for the day. It really is. It's a little cloudy, overcast, mostly, well, I don't know, maybe about 50-50 sky cover. And I guess that's it for now. Thank you for spending time with Dad, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.